Alright guys, this is Dee back for another exciting story for you guys. This one is actually about a time that I got, I wouldn't say bashed, but I'd say I got it given to me. But it was my fault, it was my own fault. Alright, well, what had happened was I had a drink and I was a little bit drunk, and I had a big argument with I think it was with my mum actually, and all I remember is being really angry, you know. So I started drinking, and I ended up going for a walk, you know. And I was walking like kicking the grass and that, and just swearing to myself, you know. And I was just like walking around like fully hard cunt, like I was hectic, you know what I mean. And I was walking up this path, and I seen this guy walking towards me. He was just walking his dog. It was like a tiny little chihuahua or something like that. It was a tiny little dog. And I'm walking on the path. It was only a narrow path, you know. And I said to myself, I'm not fucking moving for this guy, you know. Like, if he comes and he doesn't move for me, I'm going to punch him with him, you know. And I was that angry. I was just looking for a fight, you know. And I'm not normally like that, you know. Normally I'm just real placid and cool, but I don't know, for some reason I think I just needed to get some stuff out, you know, and I was just going to use that random guy as an excuse, you know. But what happened is I'm walking up, I start walking faster, walking with my chest out, you know what I mean. And as we pass each other, our shoulders touch, like that. We just, he hits my shoulder and I hit his shoulder. So I'm thinking to myself, this guy's probably thinking the same thing. I'm not moving for this fucking cunt, you know. And then, man, I'll tell you what, as I was walking up to him, to me, he just looked like a normal bloke. But as I got closer, I realised that it was an older man. Like, he was probably like in his not an old man. He was probably in his like late 40s, maybe early 50s. I mean, he was really small. He wasn't very big at all, and he just, you know. So, anyways, I walked past him. I touched shoulders, and all I said in my mind was, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to flog this guy. And I turned around, I said, hey! And as soon as I turned around and said, hey, he just went, bah, bah! Hit me twice in the face and knocked me out. And, fuck, man. And he just, all I remember is just sort of turning my head and looking at him, and he was just walking away with his dog, you know, with his chihuahua, you know. And, the thought crossed my mind to get up and go after him, but then I thought, you know what, no, because what happens if he knocks me down again? So, either that guy's a mad bluer, or I was just drunk so bad that I had no idea. So, yeah, it was pretty funny at the time, you know what I mean? Like, even now looking back on it, the boys still remember it, you know, and it was pretty stupid. But, you know, I'm sure that guy went home and bragged to all of his mates how he knocked out some big tattooed guy, you know, and good on him, man. You know, big ups to that guy. That's mad. And if he ever sees this video, man, no hard feelings. That was awesome. You put a great one on my chin, man. That was mad. Alright, guys.